welcome everybody to the first tutorial for the sorry for the Voltron Force training class. So I'm going to show you in the simulator how to create some effective teams. So to do that, we click on simulator. And what you'll see is a bunch of nodes here. So we're going to pick one. This one here is worth up here. See where it says rating reward? That is how much that person is worth. Next thing. See this up here where it says A double? That is the opponent that you're facing. Here's what I always recommend doing. Click on that and see, first of all, what alliance they belong to. Then look at the first sheet of their roster. This is going to determine what kind of characters they're going to attack you with when they see that they've lost points from you. So right now, looking at this person, they have several characters that are already championed. No big deal. So what I will do now is look at the opponent I'm facing. Now, in this particular matchup, if you take a look at the colors that they have, you see Mr. Fantastic has blue, Magneto has blue. X-23 has red for her healing, and Magneto has red for his attack as well. And then Mr. Fantastic has yellow for his healing, and Magneto has yellow for his shielding attack. Here's the thing about this kind of pairing here. Because you are dealing with two healers on the team, so there is a certain order that you want to take them out in. So let's go and attack them. When you're creating a team, going with your strongest characters is not going to guarantee you will win the match, and that is the misconception that a lot of people have. So what I want to do is first, I want to be able to quickly dispatch the two healers. So I want people that are going to be able to do that for me. Now, I am going to be going with my old man Logan because he is a healer. See, healers will help you to climb more and conserve on your health packs. There are plenty of healers in the game that you can use. Just because the pairing I'm going with works for me does not mean it will work for you. You will find what works for you. So the next thing is to go with him. I'm not going to deploy the Red Hulk. Instead, I want to deploy... I'm going to deploy Professor X. And then to go with Professor X, I want a very good passive. So a passive ability is worth its weight in gold. So I'm going to pick Deadpool. So now I will demonstrate this. This will be one of many things that I will demonstrate to you on how to work. So let's hit fight. Next thing, you have your team-ups. These team-ups will not be working very well for that particular thing, for this particular match. I want something that's going to pack a punch. So I'm going to go with the Pennant Stare. And I also want to be able to stun somebody to stop them from healing. So I'll go with the Spider-Man. And just for the heck of it, I'm going to pick the high signature detection. Let's do it. Okay, as soon as this, I'm going to find that your best bet, you have 3 people now. I'm going to take Magneto out first. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how fast to knock them out. With the red for X-23, remember, when she gets to 9, when there's 9 AP stored, her move changes. In order to be able to see what somebody is doing, how much AP somebody has, touch the screen at the top and then just scroll over your thumb to the towards your left hand, and this will show you how much AP your opponent has stocked. To do the same, you can do that with your screen as well, which that'll show you what you have stored. So let's get back to the match and make it happen. My goal right now is to stock up enough purple AP so that I can make Professor X invisible. Okay, so now we can make Professor X invisible. Or we could do countdown for what? But I'm going with this because when Professor X is invisible, any tiles that are on the board, when you match Professor X's tiles, it will increase the damage output on those tiles. See, a lot of people they want to use Professor X for his match 5 ability. That's really not his best ability. And right now they have 12 AP for red. So what we want to do is we want to put the kibosh on that. And how are we going to do that? Well, rather simple. We're going to take out Mr. Fantastic next. Do not match this tile because he will heal himself if you match it. Now is a good time to do the match 5. And we're going to do it on X23. And now, since we've enhanced enough tiles, we're going to do countdown for what? So that way, every time they match some green tiles, they get a nice little present from Deadpool. Now we're at the point now where she will not be able to heal fast enough. So if you wanted to, you can bring in your team ups and wipe them out that way, or you can keep going. Okay, so now we're almost ready to do. Alright, he's stunned for 3 turns now. But it's not going to matter too much. And just finish him off. And that is the first demonstration in how to do PvP. See, when you first start out, the points are going to be higher, especially in the simulator. And that's all she wrote.